Hi, my name is Zoe, and this is my video about my 2 weeks in Vietnam. So, I'm just kind of talking about the different places that I went, showing what you can see when you're in Vietnam, just to give you a bit of an idea of what it's going to look like, what the different places are. Just if you're going to have a 2 week trip there, sometimes it's hard to decide where you want to go. So, hopefully, this can help people think about where they want to go when they're in Vietnam. So, I started off in Ho Chi Minh City. It's really nice. It's this cool city. It's got a really famous war museum, book street, some amazing markets and stuff like that. There's heaps of different restaurants and bars. It's pretty touristy as well. From Ho Chi Minh City, I caught a bus for about, I'm going to say 10 hours. It was a really long bus to Nha Trang. Nha Trang is a beach town and it's actually got a really big Russian population. So you'll find when you get there that a lot of the signs are either in Vietnamese or Russian, and it's actually harder to speak English, which is different. Um, it's really cool, really nice beach, some shops and markets as well, of course. From Nha Trang, I went to Hoi An. So Hoi An, I caught an overnight bus, which is the best because then you can just sleep the whole time, to Hoi An. And Hoi An is amazing. It's probably my favorite place. It's this really old town where all the streets are mainly just for people to walk on, so you're not going to have all that busy traffic of the cars and motorbikes like in other places. It's got this beautiful canal going through it and heaps of lanterns as well. It's really well known for all their lanterns and their lantern festivals. And there was a lot going on when we were there. It was a really touristy place, and a lot of people go there to get tailor-made clothes as well. There's also a beach, like a bike ride away from Hoi An, and it was pretty cool too. It's just got all restaurants on the beach there, so it's lovely. You can catch like water puppet shows and lots of different things. From Hoi An, I took like a day tour to Hue so that you could like take this really nice road. It's called the High Van Pass. So we did that just so we could see a little bit more before we got to Hue. And then in Hue, they've got this imperial city, which is really nice to see. All these beautiful little bonsai trees and really gorgeous temples. So that's really cool. From Hue, I went to Phong Nha Phong Nha National Park. From Hue, I went to a national park that actually has the biggest caves in the world. So I really wanted to see the biggest cave, but it's actually about a 2 year waiting list, $3,000 and is about a 5 day trek. So if you can't do that for whatever reason, then you can just see some of the caves for about like $50 or so. You can do tours so you can see the other caves. And there's huge ones that you just walk all through. Or there's one that was my favorite where you get into a little boat and the boat goes all the way through the cave, and then it's just insane. Like, it's so huge and it's just pretty remarkable and something totally different, which is cool. From the national park, I went via Hanoi to Ha Long Bay. Ha Long Bay, you can pretty much get a tour either for maybe 1 night or 2 nights, and then you can like stay on a boat or stay on the island, and it's really good. I would recommend staying on the boat for 2 nights just because it's absolutely incredible to be able to wake up and have the water right next to you and just go lay out on the deck. It's really beautiful. Ha Long Bay is just filled with all these little islands, so it's not as clean as it used to be, so you can't swim everywhere. They take you to specific beaches, but it's really cool. There's lots of different caves to explore there as well. Heaps of kayaking. You can kayak for like hours and hours. And lots of jellyfish in the water, a couple of fish, no like sharks or anything like that you have to worry about. But the tours are really good. They give you like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You just have to pay extra for drinks, and it is more expensive than it used to be. I think I paid maybe 200 Australian dollars for the 2 nights, and then kind of like 2.5, 3 days. They drive you from Hanoi to Ha Long Bay and then back again, so the transfers are included, which was really good. Ha Long Bay was definitely my favorite. It was really beautiful and just really nice to be cruising around on the water as well. And then in Hanoi, it's another city, so you can just do like markets and shopping. They've got this beautiful really famous bridge that everyone goes to, and all these little school kids coming and practicing their English with you, which was really, really sweet. And we just ended up finding some amazing like vegetarian restaurants there and really, really good food. So that was nice. So yeah, that was my 2 weeks in Vietnam. I was pretty rushed trying to see all those different places, but it was definitely worth it moving nonstop so you could see it all. Um, if you have a week, longer, there's so many more places to see, but it just depends how long you're traveling for, how much you're budgeting and backpacking. So yeah. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe and like, comment if you have any other cool places in Vietnam to do. Thanks.